Welcome to GovSuccess. In this video, we'll break down FAR Part 8, the section of the Federal Acquisition Regulation that governs where agencies must go first when they need to buy supplies or services. Knowing the rules help you position your company where the government is required to buy. The purpose of FAR Part 8 is to create a hierarchy of required sources the government must use, starting with nonprofit agencies for the blind and severely disabled, all the way to open market procurement as a last resort. This part also supports socioeconomic and strategic goals. These are the main parts of FAR Part 8, from excessive inventory to the GSA Schedules and the Ability One program. Each section outlines how agencies should approach their purchases. When the government needs to make a purchase, FAR 8.002 requires them to start at the top of a very specific list. First stop, the Ability One program, followed by checking for any usable excessive personal property, then leveraging GSA schedules. The Ability One program supports employment for people who are blind or severely disabled. If the item or service an agency needs is on the procurement list, they must purchase it from Ability One before considering other sources, even GSA. Before buying something new, federal buyers must check for excessive inventory, like surplus laptops or desks from another agency. This is managed through GSA Access. If it's available in good condition, they are required to use it. Federal supply schedules, better known as GSA schedules, are the government's go-to marketplace. If an item isn't available via Ability One or an excess property, agencies go to GSA. If you're a vendor, this is where you want to be listed. One reason GSA is so attractive to agencies is speed. FAR 8.405 provides streamlined ordering procedures, meaning no public notice, no long delays. This also means fewer competitors and faster rewards for GSA schedule holders. FAR 8.003 lists other mandatory sources that can apply, like mandatory agency license agreements or cloud service contracts. These may override GSA use if mandated by policy. Purchasing from a commercial open market source is the final option. It's only allowed when no other required sources apply, and even then, it requires additional approvals and adherence to FAR Part 6 competition rules. FAR 8 doesn't cancel out small business preferences, it integrates with them. Small business that win GSA contracts or become Ability One partners can still benefit from FAR 19 goals. It's all about knowing how to plug into the system. If you're not yet on a GSA schedule or Ability One list, you're missing out on pre-qualified status. These channels remove friction. Once you're listed, educate your buyers. They may not know that your status requires FAR 8 requirements. FAR 8 lays out a clear roadmap of where agencies must go to buy. The better you align your offering with these required sources, the more doors you open to faster compliant sales. Bookmark these resources, monitor for updates, and plan your positioning accordingly. Remember, FAR compliance isn't just a hurdle, it's a roadmap to building a business with reliable, reoccurring federal customers. For more training strategy and insider GovCon content, subscribe to GovSuccess.